Here we go. Day 43. I made it up. I've set up my little stuff on this bed. It's going to be a day with the lines across me. But I feel like they're choking me. And the bed's not plugged in. I don't like them across me because it really does feel like it's a choking thing. But at any rate, we'll see how long we're here till. And prayerfully we have a successful treatment. And I can go home with no incident. If I need to grab something to eat, then I'll have to do that, because otherwise it's not safe to drive home. So I'm gonna try my best to do what I can do. And actually, it's not much you can do once you get here, to be honest, except for make sure you've already said your prayers, right? And I appreciate those that say prayers with me. And this device right here is pretty awesome for my kidney warriors. If your phosphorus is high, or even if it's not, and your hands get itchy during treatment, I highly recommend one of these right here. It's called Tango Therapy, and you can they have texture. These are great for itching and having to do Benadryl or something like that. And it's also just a good therapeutic thing. They come in different textures and even different sizes. So again, if your hands are itchy, or you just want something kind of therapeutic that helps, I squeeze it sometimes, and sometimes I tangle it. And these they're adjustable. Well, they come off, so you can even clean it if you need to, or when you should. And but I highly recommend Tango Therapy. And even they have a mystery box that you can purchase for like $25. I think it's a small box, and then the medium I think is I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's 30 or 40. But if you check out their products, and I've never purchased a mystery box. Maybe I'll try that to see what comes in it. But I've purchased this one, and I've gotten the juniors. The juniors are kind of neat. They have like glow in the dark, and they're pretty neat. They have different ones. They're pretty neat to have. But highly recommend. I mean, I actually sound like I'm doing an ad. I guess I am, because I do believe in it, and it's been very helpful. I don't struggle with phosphorus for any reason of my own. My story should, by now, if you know what it is, you understand why I'm unable to control my phosphorus as I had been. Oh, see, I just actually snapped one. A little part of it, actually. There it is. And it'll snap back together. I'll snap it back together. But again, it's kind of torturous, but to God be the glory. But yeah, anyone that knows about that phosphorus, that's not fun. And we also know what else the phosphorus controls. So it is what it is. I'm in God's hands, and that's why I stay. I try not to jump out. Hold on, gotta snap this. I'm gonna put you down, so you're gonna let's make sure what you're looking at, just the ceiling. So I was able to just snap it right back in. So they're pretty cool, and it really does give relief during treatment with itching, and outside of treatment as well. Sometimes I just take it and rub it on my. Hold on 1 second. I'll rub it on my knee like this with my hand. So we'll do that too. So, but other than that, it has a nice therapeutic value, I believe, to it. So it's worth a try. And then, I don't know, but, you know, from time to time, my candy of choice when either stomach's not feeling well or you feel that, or for me, I can look to see, you know, what that blood sugar is doing, because we always need to know. I just pop one of these in my mouth. It's like one of my favorites. When I was in center, I always gave the techs these. I would bring bags of these for the patients and, you know, stuff like that, especially the patients that, you know, live in facilities or just don't have a way of getting around. I used to like to do that. I used to like to take them bags of peppermints. One particular patient loved the peppermint, so I always gave the disclaimer of do not eat this on the machine because there's no choking. There's no choking. That was always my disclaimer when I gave them anything in the lobby or wherever. I was always like, don't eat this on the machine. Wait till you go home. Now, everybody's responsible for their own, you know, and on occasion, like I said, I pop something in there and whatnot. It's interesting because in the hospital, what they'll do is, one of the things they like to do if your blood sugars are dropping is they like to give you that apple juice. And I don't know, the apple juice here is of different apples because it is extremely syrupy and sweet. I don't know if it's, you know, 100% or whatever, but I don't care for it. I'd rather, you know, like do peanut butter or some other option. I know drinking's good, and if they had orange juice, I'd do that, but I can't do the apple juice. It doesn't work. So I kind of ward it off, and I'll do a mint, and so therefore I don't have to do it. And I'd probably say 70% of the time I'm gonna have to consume something because it just sucks everything out of me. And for sure, the when it's the blood sugar is like it tanks. It almost tanks like people's blood pressures will tank, but you know it is what it is. But I'm gonna go because we got a lot of talking, and I don't want all that. So you guys have a great day. I'm gonna have a wonderful treatment. Praise God, and take care. And may the love of the Lord continue to shine upon you all. God bless.